service is one way we can take what we learn inside of the classroom outside and understand how it applies to the real world. Hi, my name is Alina, and in this video, I will describe the service learning courses and the Engaged Citizen program at Louisiana State University and my own experiences going through the service learning courses. Service learning is an educational approach that reinforces the course curriculum through community involvement. Service learning also helps students explore opportunities and network within the community while helping programs and people in need. LSU offers many courses under the service learning designation, which can be seen as an SL next to the course description. This means a professor has selected an agency for students to volunteer with throughout the semester and complete reflective assignments about how their experiences relate to the course objectives. The overall goal of service learning is that students are able to apply what they learn in class to the real world and are prepared for opportunities they receive after graduation. The Engaged Citizen program was created by the Center for Community Engagement, Learning, and Leadership, also known as CCEL, in collaboration with Campus Life. The program seeks to support and recognize the accomplishments of undergraduate students who engage significantly within their communities to address critical community needs. To complete the program, students must complete a minimum of 7 service learning course credits, complete a minimum of 100 hours of community service, and turn in a 2,000-word reflective paper detailing your service and service learning experience while tying it back to LSU's commitment to community. Community involvement not only helps the community you're serving by providing an extra set of hands, but it also helps you. Not only are you experiencing future professions that you might want to have, you're also networking within your community, getting engaged with your community, and experiencing populations that you may not have otherwise. In my experience, I was able to work with adolescents and emerging adults from vulnerable populations, which I would have never gotten to otherwise, which I feel has not only given me more background to adolescent development and emerging adulthood, but also more background for my future profession. For adolescent development and emerging adulthood, I completed my service learning with LSU Future Scholars Program. They strive to remove barriers from college enrollment by providing support and resources for 7th to 12th grade students from economically disadvantaged backgrounds. I helped with Scholar Saturday events to introduce students to college life at LSU and work through activities that teach them important educational and life skills. When volunteering with the Future Scholars program, I got to see some developmental concepts in action, like the personal fable. When we played the game of life, I had many kids come up to me and tell me, "How does anyone ever survive on these salaries? I personally would never have this salary, and this is just way too hard. I'm just not gonna have a job." I also had one girl come up to me and tell me that she didn't know that this is how hard it actually was to afford anything, and that she was going to tell her mom that she was sorry. And this was the personal fable because the adolescents didn't believe that they would ever face these types of challenges or be in these situations. And the young girl coming up to me was an example of her breaking out of that personal fable and learning new things about the world. Not only was I able to observe developmental concepts, but I was also able to help the program by tailoring some of their activities more towards 8th graders. For example, they had an activity where the 8th graders created small businesses and tried to pitch them to others. However, this activity seemed to be too challenging for the adolescents and not very engaging. I suggested, based on my knowledge of development, that maybe they try doing what club you would start in high school and why, and then pitching that to someone like an administrator or a teacher Not only was this activity more on their developmental level and would likely be more engaging, it also included concepts that they were talking about earlier in the day about how you can be more engaged in high school and how that helps your success. Working with the Future Scholars allowed me to apply some developmental concepts while also helping them create a better activity for the future. You should participate in service learning or the Engaged Citizens program because you can apply knowledge you learned from class, experience future career opportunities, network with other professionals in the field you hope to work for, get recognition for the work you already put in, make your resume stand out from others, and get involved in your community. In conclusion, service learning is a great way to continue what you're doing inside of the classroom outside and adapt that knowledge in a way you would in future professions. I hope you found this video informative and maybe consider doing service learning courses or the Engaged Citizen program in the future. I would like to thank you for watching, and if you would like more information about service learning or the Engaged Citizen program, you can visit the LSU CCEL website.